Hello there guys, welcome to Dino's Vault, and surprise I have the all new Dominar 250 2021 model right here with me, and this is the facelifted model post the price cut that happened recently. So this is around 1.54 lakhs ex showroom here in Hyderabad, and you can get in touch with your nearest Bajaj showroom to know the exact on-road price. You can also call the numbers mentioned in the description portion below to know the on-road price. But what all changes does it bring along with it, and how does it feel to ride? That's exactly what I'm here to share. So without further ado, let's get started with this review. So here is the 2021 Dominar 250, the younger sibling of the champion tourer, the Dominar 400. Now, when it was first launched, there were mixed opinions about it. Dominar 400 had set a very high benchmark, so the expectations from the 250 were like, whom is this made for? So then I understood when I had actually attended the launch event, and I was part of the launch of Dominar 400 here in Hyderabad, and many of the customers had voiced their opinion stating that 400 was overkill of power for them for city use, because majority of them were planning to use the bike for city rides and occasional long rides, and that's where the 250 steps in. It kind of offers the best of both worlds. It has all the right equipment that the 400 has always been known for. The design silhouette is absolutely the same, the equipment is the same, and the value proposition also is pretty good given the recent price cut that happened. But more than that, it is the versatility of the machine, that's something that can be used for day-to-day commutes and at the same time can be enjoyed for weekend rides, and that's where the Dominar 250 screams value and comes across as a unique proposition with the sports cruiser design, which we don't see very so often in our market. So here you have the premium 3D badging D250. Here you have the Dominar 250 badging in 3D as well. So there's a lot of quality being instilled here. There's no compromise. Iga, this B seems to have loved the Dominar, the yellow color, yellow and silver accents. So this is the new color that has been updated post the Pulsar series getting new color schemes. So what do you think? Do you think this is better than the sports red that was offered and the matte black that was offered with the first gen Dominar 250, or do you kind of prefer this kind of colorways? Now, though the yellow and silver accents look pretty snazzy and pretty eye catchy, at least the wheels should have been left black, or at least gunmetal in my opinion. Now this is not exactly white but kind of silver color wheels, and the alloy wheels pattern is pretty premium, pretty good, but the color is something that only time will tell whether people like it or not. Another thing are the tires. We have the same MRF Nilo grip tires, 130 section rear tire. I really wish at least it had gotten a 140 section radial rear tire, because the kind of performance this bike has offer is pretty good. The handling is really great thanks to the perimeter frame, and you don't see perimeter frame being offered in this class, in this segment, in this price point. So that is kind of class defining, and that means the handling is going to be brilliant. Even the swing arm, we don't get the aluminum swing arm that we get on the Dominar 400. Instead we get the box section swing arm, but it does do the job for us for daily commutes and even for a bit of touring. It really does work. Apart from that, looking at the power plant, you have the 250cc single cylinder liquid cooled fuel injected BS6 compliant engine that puts out around 27 PS of max power and 23.5 Newton meters of max torque. We get a 6-speed gearbox as well. So one thing I noticed immediately while bringing the bike to this location is the exhaust note is far more pronounced, and that is going to change the way people look at it, because the 400 had an amazing exhaust note that used to have its own identity, and the 250 used to lack it in the first generation. But now if you hear it, it's absolutely awesome. It's absolutely awesome. So you will get a listen to it when I ride it through the city streets now. And the tank, I think we get a 13-liter tank. We also get this very good quality kind of a carbon fiber finish tank pad, which is of premium quality. We don't get the secondary display that the 400 gets, but we do get the standard display. Now you can see how hard it is to see to see the fonts in right under direct sunlight. It's really challenging. Actually, I can see it in certain angles, you can as well. But that's how it is. Right underneath the sun, it's not so easy to see. The legibility of the fonts is not so great. You get an odometer, tachometer, speedometer, time. You don't get a gear position indicator, but backlit switches, high beam flasher, engine kill switch, the premium quality Dominar mirrors. Now these have been received so well. I've seen these being used by some of the sport bike owners, higher capacity sport bike owners. They love the aluminium stocks being given here, so they have installed this on the bigger sport bikes also, wherever it has fitted properly. So that is the kind of quality it has on offer. Talking about quality also, we also have a very good quality aluminium, or the side stand is of very good quality, which can take more payload and can accommodate more saddlebags and the excess weight while touring. So that's a major plus. You also get bungee cords underneath the seat. I'll try and show it to you later. But the seat quality, again, very spacious seat, and it offers kind of a texture pattern such that the rider doesn't slide forward each time you hit the brake. But it's kind of a flatbed seat, so you sit nice and upright, have a little bit of lower lumbar support, good space for the pillion, easily accessible even for ladies, good quality, grab bars at the back. Then you have the twin LED strips at the back, the signature design element. LED turn indicators, again of good quality, same things that same unit that we find on the KTMs. Then the double barrel exhaust is the star of the show, is what I feel. Then you have a massive 300 mm front disc and maybe a 230 mm rear disc. Massive 300 mm front disc, dual channel ABS on offer. So the braking is going to be really good. Another thing, inverted forks, USD forks given here as well, but the Dominar 400 gets 43 mm USD forks. This one gets 37 mm. Nevertheless, the front end feel is going to be good. Again, liquid cooling to ensure the engine temperature is kept at bay, and making sure heat management is better. Even when you rev it all the way up to higher RPMs, the engine keeps it cool. Another thing is the 4-valve engine, which also allows the engine to rev easily at higher RPMs without straining it. We have 2 inlet valves, 2 outlet valves. The 2 inlet valves allow the air fuel mixture into the combustion chamber, whereas the 2 outlet valves allow the exhaust gases to escape easily. So this allows the engine to breathe easy at higher RPMs. Then you have the DTSI twin spark technology here, which offers faster combustion rate when compared to a single spark plug setup. And I also love this touch of integrated kind of reflectors being given here for better visibility. So that's pretty much it. Price is 1.54 lakhs. Talking about the rear monoshock, again you have very good quality Nitrox gas charged rear monoshock. I think almost similar unit that we see on the 400, and that again adds to mass centralization concept and better handling characteristics, better flickability. Longer wheelbase translates into better high speed stability. You have a good quality engine cowl right here. Liquid cooling already I mentioned. Fuel injection for precise air fuel mixture, ensuring every drop of fuel is utilized, and you get best engine refinement, best mileage, and also very good throttle response because of fuel injection on board. Another thing is, I've noticed these are these handlebar risers. Now I don't know whether the earlier model had this, but these appear like they have offered handlebar risers this time around. So this gives a very upright and comfortable seating posture. So this is something that I noticed this time around, and it really helps giving you a comfortable, relaxed, upright seating posture. Another thing that is included is slipper clutch, which works as a anti-hopping back torque limiting clutch. So that ensures that the rear wheel doesn't lock or hop even while doing faster downshifts. Then you have a decent quality fly screen kind of a thing, LED headlamp right here. That is kind of a signature design element, and is visible from almost 1.5 kilometers away is what they claim at the time of the launch. So that's pretty much it. Overall fit and finish is really good. This is the overview of the motorcycle, and I'll take it out for a short spin now and talk about the ride feel the Dominar 250 has on offer. Meanwhile, feel free to comment below and let me know what do you guys think of this new color scheme. Do you prefer this dual tone and the silver wheels variant, or do you prefer the sports red and the matte black that was first launched that look absolutely classy, also sporty at the same time, and stealthy? Especially the matte black used to look super stealthy. So feel free to comment below such that Bajaj guys can get to know as to what we guys prefer as riders. So let's not waste any more time. Let's take the bike out for a short city spin. Okay guys, now that I've given you a quick overview, let's take the bike out for a short spin. You do get handlebar risers now, so really curious to see what kind of difference it makes. Wow, the exhaust note is definitely far more pronounced now. I love the seating, backlit switches, nice overcast conditions, handlebar risers make a world of difference. Very comfortable seating posture. So the overly soft seats tend to give you a butt ache, so it's always good to have. Slightly harder seats, but this one saddle feels slightly more harder than usual, so maybe you'll get used to it. But as of now, we have the go ahead, straight green signal for the straight lane. Oh, so let's try. Wow, accelerates very cleanly. Don't have a gear position indicator, so don't know which gear we are in, but the handlebar risers really make a world of difference. Far more comfortable than before, and nice and wide handlebar as well. The mirrors are one of the best in class, so much so that many of the super sport or the sport bike owners are preferring these mirrors if they fit these days. The style looks good, and fit and finish is really good. The sporty look of the tank, yellow and silver, looks really eye-catchy, but not a huge fan of the silver color alloy wheels. Clutch feel is super light, downshifts happen effortlessly. Bike feels well balanced, easy to turn. Front end feel is really awesome. Wow, look at the acceleration, absolutely intense. Great control, superb control, great poise, great stability, absolutely awesome feel. The tires, like, they don't make you feel that you lack anything while riding in the city conditions, but if only they had offered 140 section radial tires, that would have really changed the game and kind of set new benchmark in terms of quality and value in this segment. Yeah, the balance is really good, even in bumper to bumper traffic. You don't even have to put your foot down, it's that good. Mass centralization really works. The exhaust note is absolutely awesome. The way you can cut through traffic is brilliant, and just the right kind of power plant for city use as well as occasional touring. You can cruise effortlessly at I think 100, 105 on the 250, and on the 400 maybe 115 and 120 you can cruise. Cruising speed is essential these days. Almost everyone is taking to touring, and throttle response is really good, very clean and consistent thanks to the fuel injection. The fueling is pretty precise. Even the acceleration, earlier it felt a little laid back, a little slow to start out. It used to be a little relaxed with the acceleration, not as intense as the 400, but now they have given it better bottom end torque is what they claim. Superb. So you can immediately see the way it takes off from the lower RPMs. The initial pickup has been really fine-tuned now to offer good bottom end torque, which is crucial for kind of a city slinger and even tourer. So the torque is there, bottom end torque, the mid-range surge is there, overall power is also decent enough, 27 PS, 23.5 Newton meters. So overall I feel the package is really well done now. Only thing lacking is radial tires on this. And what do you guys think? Feel free to comment below and let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.